Hello, this is Shanker Adawal. You want to know about me, you can go to my website shankerstudy.com, Shanker with the E, or write to me at anthonystars@gmail.com. I here share in my videos whatever comes to me in random, intuitively, about what is my experience in astrology with respect to various planets and their houses. Today I was going to talk about Rahu. Rahu in the third house in Vedic astrology is supposed to be an excellent place to have. And Rahu in the third house, it is said that you should be bold, you can take any decisions, there will no misfire. And Rahu in third house is praised. But remember one thing, when Rahu is in the third house and Mercury is in the 12th house, it is negative. It will give you all kinds of negative results. And the reason for this is that in my own experience, I've seen that all the activities, Rahu executes the wishes of Mercury. Rahu is the planet which executes the wishes of Mercury. Now Mercury is there in the 12th house, it is debilitated in the 12th house, it is not good in the 12th house, it has a lot of negative impact being in the 12th house, and all that negative impact will come in Rahu. And Rahu, with its power, will execute those negative aspects of Mercury being in 12th house. Nothing will actually come to happen. You may work very hard, you may be bold, you may have everything, but ultimately everything will become gas. Finally there will be no conclusion to what he has done. So this is an important aspect of Rahu being in third house, and if you have Mercury in the 12th house. The only planet which controls Rahu is Mars. So whenever you have Mars and Rahu together and then you have Mercury in the 12th house, then things get modified and a lot of good things can happen, a lot of positive things will happen. Because Mars then controls Rahu, and it's a thing which makes it do good and controls the negative aspects, the negative vibrations of Mercury are controlled. Please don't understand that these planets are there in outside Mercury. The planet Mercury is impacting us. As it is outside, so is inside. We have all these planets inside. They are basically chemical reactions. To explain them, they have been told like that. Our brain is all. We are all basically born as some kinds of computers programmed. And that is what these planets tell us. There is a missing link. A lot of books were destroyed, and astrology, again I keep on repeating, is something which is to do with intuition, and not all can do it. Even if I've studied a lot, it's not that I'll be always right. But somebody who has the intuition, knows the science, will do well. It has to be a gift. So this is what it is. There is a lot of science which we have read, but a lot of books have been destroyed, and then they were written in Urdu and Farsi and other languages. I have a lot of books which are in Urdu, which I keep on getting translated. But then, it talks about the brain, the division in the brain, the links. It's something like, kind of protons, electrons, and neutrons. They are talking to each other, and they are actually the planets in your body, and the brain. And then there is the muscles. Each muscles, they say, has a memory. So that is how we all work. But anyway, it's still, my research will go on and probably go on for a long time. I may not, then also I will not even understand iota of what the whole thing is. But this is what it is, and this is also, if you go into scientific thing, this is what I see in a lot of horoscopes. So it satisfies the law of large numbers, which is there. The big analytics which you do, it is there. So whenever Mars is with Rahu and Mercury is there, then the negative impact is not there. Only Mars and Rahu there and Mercury not in 12th house, you are a king. Whatever you do will actually come right. So this is what is my 2 tips on Mars. I'll finish the video by talking about Saturn. Sun, Moon or Mars, when in 4th house, they're supposed to be good. And people forget that when Saturn is 10th house, they say, oh, Saturn is in 10th house. Suppose you have Aries Rashi, Saturn is in 10th house, Sun, Moon and Mars in the 4th house, you would feel, oh, it's a good horoscope. I mean, you would not figure anything wrong in it. You say, okay, there are some issues there. But what I've seen, whenever Sun, Moon or Mars, Sun, Moon and Mars together is the worst, and then even if Sun and Moon are there in the 4th house, and you have Saturn in the 10th house, Sun, Moon and Mars in the 4th house, either or and in any conjunction is there. And whenever Saturn is there in 10th house, the person does very well till the age of 36. Anything he touches becomes gold, will do very well in life. And after 36, the decline is there, and it's so fast that the rest of the life he's unable to come up. I mean, it's like all the Raj Yogas are nil. So that is what happens when Sun, Moon and Mars is in the 4th house and Saturn in 10th house. Till 36 years, nothing stops him. He's doing very well. But after 36, after 24 years, till 24 years, after the age of 36, that is till the age of 60, 36 to 60, no Raj Yogas will impact him, and he will be going down the drain negative. All the 3 planets, Sun, Moon, Mars, and 4th house, and Saturn is there in 10th house. Try this out. So this is a small tip on Saturn. With this, I end my video. Thank you if you listen to it, and bye for now.